Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Divinity Original Sin. We have gotten another Starstone, so a new place should be located at the end of time. So let's go check it out.
You both are. Marvelous. Your efforts have borne even more fruit. A new piece of the tapestry has been mended.
All right.
The weaver's been hard at work with the thread Starstone has borne her, and a whole portion of history has been rewoven.
Well, that's good.
Rejoice, my friends, rejoice! For now we witness a tale from the eons torn from time, but now, thanks to you, restored.
So this is something that occasionally happens. An animal will appear. It's called a party animal, and it will just appear right here and wander up this way. It's the first time I've seen it be a pig, though. Alrighty.
After the war was won, the Void Dragon remained a great threat to all existence.
No, he just wants to play.
And so, upon the anvil of creation, the God Box was crafted. The Void was locked within.
That's what I call the place where I store
but
all
still
my Lego.
The question remained: who would guard the box? The two generals offered themselves. They would give up life and glory to stand sentinel. Transformed into immortal beings, they would be the Void's eternal guardians.
One of them only has 3 fingers.
They placed the box and the guardians in the first garden, home of Astarte and of the world's most beautiful power, Source.
Uh-oh.
For time immemorial, the Guardians stood by the God Box.
Is this
no
all
longer
our
human
fault?
in body or in mind, but duty personified.
We messed everything up, didn't we? Up. Don't go. Alright, well, we haven't unlocked a new portal yet. We gotta chat, though. Alright.
So that is who we were. Demigod guardians of the God Box.
That is not who we were. That is who they were. The ones who that hijacked our souls. Demigods, immortals. I like what I'm hearing. I do like what I'm hearing.
As do I. We were beings of supreme importance once. Who's to say we cannot be again?
All right, bold +1. Is that what I want? Initiative is increased by 1. Yes. All right. That is good. All right. Or we're gonna get another. Yeah, we're gonna get another one of these.
Other elementals lie in wait until, with a word, you command them to action. Which one of them, pray, has your preference?
I think I'm gonna hold off on fire. We've got air and earth. We did water already, so air would be good.
And that is your final choice?
Sure.
Yes, indeed. That is our final choice.
Thy will be done.
All right. To the Hall of Wind. Let's go.
This place is positively brimming with the surge of storm and lightning.
As good a place as any for an air elemental to set up shop.
Literally. I have not actually been back to the other one to purchase anything since I think I opened it, but maybe I should. Maybe I should.
You say you will serve them. You say they have your loyalty still, despite their utter failure. Foolish creature. Chain your fate to theirs, and you are chaining it to certain downfall.
Yeah, you got something to say? Come at me.
I do believe they will remember. I do believe I will serve them again despite your tricks.
Always am I the trickster. Always am I the malefactor. Yet all I do is speak the truth. They failed before, and they will fail again. The void, I can see it approaching.
See, you say you speak the truth, but you can't know if we will fail again. You can't actually know that. So you do not speak the truth. Also, howdy, the only elemental that actually looks like a humanoid form, like, more than vaguely.
Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da.
You let it?
Oh my. Hello. Forgive me, but you startled me. I guess my head was up in the clouds.
Yeah, you're going for that whole breathy voice thing, aren't you? Tell me about yourself.
Oh, me? Sorry. I was just thinking about what it would be like if humans ate with their noses instead of their mouths.
It would probably be a very liquidy diet that we'd have to have.
Anyway, what were you asking? Oh, yes. I saw how breezy and blowy you'd made this place. I thought it would be the perfect place to clear my head.
I don't
But
think you're
not to worry. I'll earn my keep. My stock of air spells will blow your socks off.
Oh boy. I'd like you to train me in air magic.
Yes. Snort that spaghetti. Pardon. Yes. So, you'd like to learn to gust with the best of them, would you? Have a look.
Okay, now let's rephrase that a little bit, because that sounds like I just ate at Taco Bell. Alright, let's see. We can get some air essence. You've got a lot of money. I don't really want to sell things to you, though. Tornado skill book. Storm skill book. Create a lightning storm that randomly picks 8 to 10 targets and deals 91 to 95 air damage. 100% chance to set stun status for 1 turn. Requires level 15, however. Nether swap. Make 2 characters switch places. Make invisible. Set invisible status on the target for 5 turns. So a lot better than invisibility. Chain lightning. Shoot a stunning bolt of lightning that forks up to 5 times in a 7-meter radius and deals 137 to 151 air damage to each target. That feels like a better master spell than the others. I already have a crawling infestation. Coup de grace. Deal the killing blow to a target that's below 20% vitality. I guess the advantage of that is that it doesn't matter how many hit points they have as long as they're below 20%. But it still doesn't seem that great. Shadow step. Step through the shadows and attack a target from behind, dealing 140 to 240 piercing weapon damage. Then go back where you came from. Shadow step, or I don't know what crawling infestation really does. Probably Shadow step is probably the best, though. So when I'm at the point where I'm thinking about getting something for Wolgraf, that might be what I want. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this. I will take my lead. Alright, well, we got a couple containers to look at.
On a winning streak.
So let's go ahead and do just that. Nothing. Nothing. A pair. Nothing. And a static cloud arrow. Alright, well. Let's go ahead and read this ancient diary. My friend and ally, your departure has been received with great dismay, but I understand you, and I see in your absence an opportunity. To rule is to rule alone. Let not my power be divided, for power cannot be shared. Let that be our legacy. Let that be hers. You know what? I shall marry. Yes, to whom I care not. If the union brings lands and gold and influence to my dominion, I shall be happy. The world will never have seen a sovereign such as I, and never will again. You will hear more from me, my friend. You will hear more from me through the legends that will be told. Alright. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Not seeing any more, like, containers. No, alright. Alright, back we go. Let's go ahead and run over to the other one. There's another really good master expert marksman skill. Not sure if we can buy that or if we have to find it, though. But first, go ahead and send that to Bear Daughter. There we go. Chain Lightning. I'll reorganize that a little bit later. Can't attack those and destroy them, huh?
By the hoary beard of Boreas, can it be? You've come home. It's about time, isn't it?
Haven't I talked to you already?
Your quarters have been invaded by all manner of madness.
Right, Rain of Arrows is pretty good, but that's level 15, so... Let me get another arrow spray. I'll take my leave.
Explore your abode, are you?
Alright. Go ahead and send that over to Bear Daughter. Already messed. Oh, poop. Well, I guess I'll sell that. Did I... Yeah, I don't have anything... Oh, this is, that's the 5th one. My bad. Alright, a little bit of a waste, but that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. There will come a point where I'm just, like, sitting on all of the money in the world, and it's not even funny. Is there anything else up here, over here? Just the ancient letter, right? Okay. No hidden containers. Alright. Let's head back to the homestead. Pop over here, see if any of you have anything to say.
How might I serve our mission?
Let's talk about the rooms I've discovered.
Threads I weave and tales I see. All will I tell.
Is there anything you can tell me about the air elemental I have met with here?
She is a creature of both tenderness and destruction. She is the summer breeze and the thunderstorm both. Once, at your command, she would drive away the rain clouds and usher in the spring. At other times, she would gather them above your enemy and send shattering strokes of lightning down along their shattering spines.
Okay. Right. Alright, let's change the subject. I will take my leave. Alright. Okay, so we do have the...
One can't help but wonder where the gods have run off to in all this. The void won't spare them, you know. There's no hiding from the great nothing.
They clearly think us capable of averting this disaster alone, you say? And... or perhaps they're off on a holiday in the fairy realm, tanning their divine bodies and drinking ambrosia cocktail with tiny umbrellas.
Their where and why is of no import. This moment is all there is. The crux is what we do with it.
Each moment is but a speck of time come and gone. Each crux breaks one after the next, and all we do is talk. What more can we do? We don't resonate with Starstones. Only the Guardians have that power. Well, I mean, you could help me find them. You could join my party.
Theirs is the sword, and this is a time for swords.
But if they succeed, the time of the pen will return. Forever.
So it shall. So it shall.
Okay. Alright, let's head back to Lacula Forest and Silver Glen. So we have a fair bit of exploration to still do. Let me take a look at my quick map here. Okay. So there's a chest there that I noticed that I want to go take a peek at. There's a mine entrance. I don't think we want to go up this way yet. Immaculate Trial. We're not... don't really want to do that yet. There's Witch's Cabin. Not sure what all of... oh, this is going to connect in there. Alright. Well, first of all, let's go get this chest. Is down here. I'm glad that they don't run through the poison and stuff like that. That would be really silly. Alright, carefully come on down here. Just in case there's traps or anything. Nope. Just a chest sitting out. Alright.
My lucky charm works for us all.
Alright, not a whole lot there. That's okay, though. There's so much junk. So much junk. Oh, right. I could read the scroll of the Weresheep. I think that summons an enemy for us to fight. So let's save it. Quickly must I make my last report. It knows that I've seen it. At any moment now, its low, dry bleating will signal its arrival. I cannot escape. I can only hope whatever I write here might one day help another hapless seeker. There's but a single Weresheep remaining, and its soul is buried deep within the cave of portals, among the Immaculates who are so fond of blackest necromancy. The perceptive eye will reveal its location. My time has come. I am doomed to be undone by the woolly horror. Okay, no, that just indicates where it is. Alright, fair enough. So we'll find it eventually. We're not going to go there just yet. I think it's a little bit higher level. There's an interesting rock there. Not rock, but statue. Some blood here. There's like a shrine there. That's interesting. Also, troll droppings.
Don't look at me like that. It's not as though I'm enjoying this.
There's a mug of beer in there. Well, that's really actually quite gross. It's actually quite gross. Bear Daughter, anything else that I have that I can send off? Cheese can go to Bear Daughter. Let's go and sort by type, at least, for the moment. I'll sort out more stuff later. So there's something going on down here. Trail of blood.
Oh man. It seems he was eaten by a beast.
Well, partially eaten, to be more precise.
Oh, poor man. Oh. Istrid's corpse. Just completely missed that.
My lucky charm!
Nothing on him. It's been looted already. Augmentor. Grab that. Tree trunk. Nothing there. Let's see if there's anything that we can interact with the water, but I'm not seeing anything, so let's go ahead and cross. Follow the blood trail. Oh, hello.
You there! Your night ship! Oh, please, come to our aid! My wife and I are stranded here.
Alright, well, hold on first. You got nothing. Rude. What are you doing here?
We're refugees, my liege. Two of the far too few souls that managed to escape Hunter's Edge when the orcs invaded. We were hoping to reach Silverglane, but we were attacked by highwaymen. Those devils would have scalped and skewered us if it hadn't been for Alfie. Well, the brave creature bit one of them in half, though not before being frightfully wounded himself.
He is injured. Tell me about Hunter's Edge.
Oh, it was naught but a small stop for trading folk along the long road south to Sicil. Well, we got along all right, but now our little home's finally been undone. Orcs invaded, and the source hunter who was meant to protect us didn't save a one of us.
You referring to Medora? Well, let's discuss Alfie.
Bravest beast of burden in the borough is Alfie, but the poor blighter's bleeding like a stuck pig and can't move no more, which means we can't move no more either. Why,
well, we have some
it would
healing.
be folly to abandon a bandit killer in a wood full of bandits now, wouldn't it, your night ship? Besides, all our worldly wealth is strapped to his back. We'd be destitute without it. And yet, we can hardly stay here forever. Silverglane is close enough to see the chimney fumes from here. Mara absolutely refuses to leave Alfie's side, and like I said, I'm inclined to agree with her. If only a stout champion would step up and lend us a hand.
Did you just call me stout? Jeez, so rude. Maybe I can lend you a
We'd
hand.
be mighty grateful if you would escort us to Silverglane, your night ship. For it is our aim to set up shop there. A new smithy in a new town.
Well, I have kind of looted that smithy, but sure.
Without Alfie, though, without the tools he carries, I'd be like a fisherman without his rod, grasping for salmon with his bare hands.
I mean, you could just get a new rod.
Never could I produce the quality of work for which I'm renowned.
Just buy new tools.
Our predicament is clear, and the biggest problem is that Alfie's wounds are so dire, no ordinary healing potion will work. He needs... well, I don't know what he needs, but they say miracle cures are produced by the priests of Silverglane.
Well, I'm ready to escort you to Silverglen if you are.
Oh, we are, my liege. Though, like I said, it would grieve us dearly to leave Alfie behind.
Alright. You're right. We should try to heal Alfie first. Neither Alfie nor your tools are worth your lives. We leave now.
Indeed. He carries your belongings, after all.
Oh, I'm glad you've agreed Alfie needs to be saved before
No idea
we
if
can
we got any
depart.
points.
Please leave no stone unturned in your search for a concoction that will heal his wounds.
Alrighty. I don't know if we got anything out of that.
Don't you worry, my sweet.
I don't know.
Without
Medora.
all
I
orcs
knew
and
that man, comrade. A fine blacksmith, Bjorn. It gladdens me more than you can imagine to see he and Mara escaped Hunter's Edge. But it's no wonder he blames me for what happened there.
Well, tell me what you remember.
Well, it started like any other day, comrade. I told you before, and this much was true. Hunter's Edge was a quiet place.
Okay.
There hadn't been a peep from the Phantom Forest in nearly a century, and save the occasional drunken orc wandering in from the west, there was nothing for any of the townsfolk to fear.
The occasional drunken orc, huh?
I was on patrol one sunny afternoon when I stumbled upon a pair of scrawny orcs building a fire. Bellowed at them to get, but they went for their swords instead. Well, I made short work of them, but I couldn't find their tribe insignia anywhere.
So were you just, like, not there at the time?
What I did find was a deep red, apple-sized gemstone in one of their pockets. It was warm in my hand, and seemed far too fine a treasure to belong to an orc.
Sounds eerily like a bloodstone.
Worry about me.
You and I both know that now, but then my senses were dulled by years of peace. I'd grown soft. I was foolish. I figured it to be an oversized ruby, and it was the worst misjudgment of my life, comrade.
I don't even know where this is going at this point.
Their kind never did take a shine to such finery, so I assumed it had been stolen for its trading value. I pocketed the gem and planned on sending it up to Academy North for the Order to deal with. All was peaceful back at the village, all was quiet. If only I'd known then. If only I had paid attention, had seen the signs.
The orcs, they came for the bloodstone?
Night had only just begun to fall when they surrounded us. It could only have been a few dozen, but they swarmed like hundreds. Those of us who resisted were immediately cut down. I watched the blood of innocent villagers spill into the streets. I saw their bodies hit the ground. People it was my job to protect, comrade.
So you ran away.
I made myself promise that night, comrade. Never again would I let another sign of source pass me by unnoticed. Never again would I fail in my sworn duty.
I mean, you also don't want to overreact to everything, though.
It's a promise I intend to keep.
Is that where your story ends? How did you escape the orcs? And what are the remaining villagers?
Let's discuss it another time, comrade. It ain't easy for an old bear like me to greet these ghosts.
Okay, you ran away. All right, got
For
it.
now, maybe we ought to soldier forward. Plenty to be done around these parts, eh? Ready to advance? Ready to defend?
Yeah, you ran away. I got it.
I can't believe we're stuck here, so close to our goal. Oh, will we ever reach Silverglen?
Probably not.
Oh, how good it is to see a human face in these odious woods filled with nightmares come real. Do forgive me if I seem a bit bedraggled, but we've had a frightful time of it of late.
Oh, don't worry, don't worry. Tell me about yourself.
My husband Bjorn's a blacksmith, of some renown as a matter of fact. A favourite with the legionnaires that passed through Hunter's Edge, or used to, I should say. He hasn't a head for business though, and that's where I come in. We made a good living, he and I, in that quiet little town. Orc plunder now.
Care to tell me more about Hunter's Edge?
What is there left to say, really? I could tell you it's more wholesome than Syceal, but then the orcs came. I could tell you it's cozy, that the people there are nice, but then the orcs came. All you'll find there now are broken dreams and broken bodies around orcish bonfires. Hunter's Edge, it no longer exists.
So what you're saying is that there are corpses for me to loot. Got it. Understood. Can do. Let's discuss Alfie.
Oh, I do hope you can heal dear Alfie. He deserves every care he can get after saving us so valiantly. Or perhaps he was just hungry. Still, the result is the same, isn't it?
Yep, pretty much. I'll take my leave.
Would, but I'm afraid I'd make it work.
Ooh, the pain. Demons take all bandits. I bit one of the buggers in two, and still he stabbed and stabbed before he finally croaked.
That's pretty impressive. Tell me about yourself.
I have no idea what I am really, only that I was caught in a snare when I was very little. Luckily, the hunter thought I didn't look quite appetizing enough to be eaten, and so he sold me to Mara. Bjorn didn't like the look of me at first, but when I grew strong, stronger than 5 stallions combined, I was suddenly promoted to carrier beast. Were that I was weak, for I loathed carrying things.
Oh. Well, perhaps I could find a way to heal you.
Bless your heart merely to suggest it, my friend, but you'll need powerful magic indeed to cure this devilish gash. I've heard they dabble in healing rituals in Silverglen, which is, ironically, the very place we're unable to reach, us 3.
Well, we have obtained a bloodstone.
A bloodstone? Then it is in your power to heal me. Will you?
We have the means to save this animal, and so we shall. A bloodstone such as this is rather rare. Let's just put this creature out of its misery. No. We have the means to save this animal, and so we shall.
Please don't leave
That
us
would
to
be
our
the
own
kind thing to do, yes.
My word.
Altruistic.
Well, this is marvellous. Nay, miraculous. Outlaws be damned. I am healed.
As powerful as it is sinister.
There we go. And Alfie is healed.
How are you holding up, my sweet? I'm not too tired.
Oh, I feel fresh as a daisy again. He is still a bit green around the gills.
You don't have gills.
We'll leave for a pleasanter place soon.
Tell me about yourself.
I have no idea what I am really.
Okay.
Only that I was
What's your
caught in
opinion
a
about
snare.
Bjorn and Mara?
They worked me as diligently as a peasant is oxen. But what can I do? They've owned me and fed me for as long as I can remember. As far as I know, this is what life is. Even though I have good hopes they'll give me a bit more rain now that I've saved them both from a gruesome goblin death.
I'll take my leave.
But with Alfie wounded so, what can we possibly do?
Mine.
A solution. What do you say, your knightship? Will you escort us to Silverglen?
I'm ready to escort you to Silverglen if you are.
We are your knightship. With Alfie healed, we're raring to go.
Come, we're leaving for Silverglen.
Right you are, Sir Knight. This is it, Mara. You and Alfie stick close together now. Onward, to Silverglen.
Alright.
Oh no, it's nothing but a squirrel. Oh dear, my nerves are all shot.
Mara?
Do you think we'll make it? You do, don't you?
Mara?
Oh, lords above, am I jumpy?
Okay, I have no idea. Maybe you'll follow.
Now's the time for action, your knightship, not words. Let's press on.
Oh, she's coming. Alright, she's coming. You guys are going very slow. Also, I have no idea what the heck Alfie is, but you're going that way? Why are you going that way? So that we can intentionally get into a fight here? Oh my god. Alright, you know what? I think we'll end the episode here. And pick it up next time as we continue to escort the very slow trio. See you then, everyone.
Silverglen! I can see the watchtowers! We're almost there!